back to another episode of I Got Big Bowls. Pause.
Pause.
I got big bowls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big bowls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big bowls. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time, big bowls. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time.
Hey, once again, it's on. It's your boy E1 Don signing on. Salute. As always, show's brought to you by CrunchTimeMedia.net. That's for all your photo, video, and merchandise needs. You know, I'm gonna have some new, this one right here, you can't really get this one, but we're gonna have some new colorways and, different little things for you guys to check out. You know what I mean? I'm a co-host in the building, Danny Digital.
What's going on? It's your boy Danny Digital. You can follow me everywhere at Danny Digital. That's DANNY DIGITALL. Check out some of my photography and video content I got up there for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we got a real special guest in the building. Yeah, we got Moss Bizzle.
Hey!
How you doing out there, people?
Hey, run down your social media right quick.
Moss B, Instagram, MOSSB, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I
I don't do all the Facebook and all the other bullshit.
Yeah, I ain't really been doing it either, but
Connected, so you're really doing it when you're not doing it.
Yeah, it is. But I don't send my pictures over there, so I'm not doing it.
Facebook just
Word,
holding
you
it
wanna
up
see-
too. They just stack by like, you want to post this? Do you want to post this?
hey, so we're gonna get into what he got going on. We're gonna get into just, the climate of what's going on in the streets right now, and you get, my homie's perspective on it, because he's always on the movement on the front lines of just even talking about this kind of revolutionary type actions that people are seeing. So we're gonna get into that, and as always, we're gonna get to some cereal. You know what I mean? I don't know what flavor I got. I got some generic brand. I don't know what I.
He needs to hurry up and tell me before I don't eat this shit. I don't know why he wants to.
I ain't even excited to bring it up.
Why does he want to surprise us so much? Like, I don't want to be surprised, man.
Cheerio.
I'm a black man living in America already. I'm cool with the surprises and shit, man. Shit.
Speaking of which, just give a brief introduction on just because I know you had a lot going on, from the clothing drives to just speaking and working with the youth.
Well,
just a little introduction on how you even got into just, black empowerment.
Ooh, black and how I got into it.
Yeah.
Shit, that's just a baby. So I would have to say Johnny Tad, which is my father, got me into that at an early age. He was like probably the first person that gave me Dr. Francis Quest Wilson tapes, Malcolm X tapes, going to the Malcolm X festivals. I remember when Nelson Mandela got free, he took me down to Bobby Dodge Stadium to watch Nelson Mandela speak. Savior's Day with Farrakhan, just those type of things. So that was kind of always bred in me. Now it just came full circle over all the bullshit I've done in life, and I realized what's best for me and my community. So I just try to work with children, coaching basketball, do homeless clothing drives with my partner Chef Marlo. Man, anything I could do to help the community and give back, because I had so many good coaches and good people around me to help me be the well-rounded person I am. When I failed, I was able to bounce back. So I need to give other children that same kind of bounce back effect.
Dope. So, talk a little bit about your background. I know you did music for a while, just into entertainment in general.
Yeah, I was a rapper. I still am a rapper, man. Lately, I don't know what it is lately. I tried to get this shit up.
Right.
Okay.
Shout out to my partner in the Quavo Gold. This nigga would not let me get away without rapping. He's like, "Cuz, can you get to the studio today?" I'm like, Then I got another. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people trying to bring me out of retirement, but I started off with this group called the Hills Click. Then I went solo. Added Crew.
Right on.
Pretty Ken. Polo the Don. Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? Those guys I all started with as a young guy. T.I. All them, we was all in the same studio at this guy named Jimmy's house in the basement.
Right.
Where it all started. David Banner was there homeless, sleeping in a van. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of history in that basement over there on Cascade, man. So that was our own little dungeon.
Right. Dope.
Yeah.
So, you know, even with the music, even when we used to do a lot of the shows and we had some music was just, a little bit different. What I'm trying to say is even then a conversation was the same that it is.
Hold on.
Revolutionary kind of vibe.
Let me stop. Can I say this because I forgot somebody else? I used to kick it with doing music. Hey man, at the Pool Palace every weekend, man, this guy had a song called Fire in the Hole, dog. Soon we walk into the building, Fire in the Hole! Man, I knew that a hit. Don't let him trick you and thinking that he need to bring back some hits too, man. He need to come out of retirement. This is also where I recorded both of my albums at his house.
Talk about it.
Yeah, man. So don't let him trick you. It was a lot of nights I wanted to give up and he ain't let me give up. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But yeah, we was talking about the music and cause it was one of your popular songs, Speaking to Them Days, was Robin Still. But even
probably my most popular song.
Even though the entertainment value might have been talking about something that was, perceived as kind of foolish, but even our conversations back then was still on this kind of movement.
I think during that time, definitely, yeah. Cause that's always been my heart. I think during that time, I was conflicted at who I was as a young man. Well, I wasn't conflicted. I just had a bunch of different sides. So I wanted to hit you in the head and take something from you. Then I wanted to goddamn save my people one day. I guess I had that Tupac vibe and shit. Then I might have wanted to snort off a bitch titty today. So, there was a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying, during that time, man. So, hey, man.
So depending on how you know Moss B, you don't know.
Yeah, man.
You might have, met him.
Yeah, a lot of people, they just know me from Instagram now.
Right.
And I get to talking, I done seen some girls, she was like, I never expected you to say anything sexual like that. I'm like, yeah, I like to fuck too.
She's like, you're so positive, man.
Yeah, I can't. I'm like, how do you think you make more revolutionary? You gotta have babies, you gotta put some dick in something. I'm like, shit.
Tonight or what?
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, man. Hey, man, I know a revolutionary guy, old school. He said, hey, man, if you ain't fucking nothing, nigga, you ain't no real revolutionary.
Change the world.
You gotta be able to you gotta make more babies, man. That's love.
Right.
Yeah.
That's making love.
Oh my God.
Hey, man. These other, go ahead. You got too squeaky clean, man. All this fake ass shit out here. That ain't me, man. I'm gonna tell you children the truth, and that's why they fuck with me more than they fuck with y'all as parents. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't sugarcoat shit.
Truth always.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't try to, I see a lot of these parents out here, and they tricking their children and telling their children like they saints, and then their children be conflicted on the inside because they not saints. And they trying to live up to their parents' shit, and then you like, nigga, your parent wasn't shit either when he was your age. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of sitting there trying to talk to them so they don't go through those same fucking bumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I did this and this is why you shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying. I know you gonna dibble and dabble and shit, but let me kind of buffer some of that shit for you. You know what I'm saying?
Our community hide our trauma. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From each other, from our
we do hide our trauma. I don't know, that's some nigga shit down or whatever. That's coming from white folk and some slave
White
shit.
people can't wait to tell you about what's going on in their life. Right?
Well, see, we always trying to make shit look good and seem good when that shit ain't.
Right.
Yeah.
I just seen somebody post something to say, y'all gonna I'm good yourself into a depression.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
Till you jump right off a goddamn bridge.
Yeah, I'm good.
You better tell somebody if you fucked up and you hurting so they can goddamn rub you on the back. Shit.
Yeah, that's all I needed was a rub on the back.
A hug make me feel like this. Goddamn. But nigga don't even know you need a hug.
right.
Yeah, like, oh, he good.
Teenager.
Nigga don't need no hug. He good. Yeah.
I've been fighting.
Word. So, it's crazy because I've been listening to, I started bumping some Public Enemy today, some Fight the Power, and I just started playing some music from like the 80s and the 90s. And then I'm listening to the content, and it's crazy because the shit they're talking about is like, you can insert that in almost any era. It's like people talking about getting brutalized by the police, poor people getting brutalized, poor unarmed people getting brutalized by the police. I know you had your struggles with the police. Can you care to share your story, how you got
Picture up there.
Yeah. I got beat by Atlanta police, man. I have reconstructive surgery. Well, on one of the sides of my face, I'm so cute now. You know what I'm saying? I'm right back to
You
cute
should have seen him
shot.
before the surgery.
I look like this before the surgery. Shouts out to Dr. Joe down at Grady Hospital, man. You put me back together so well. But yeah, so one night I'm out kicking it by Vision. Police pull up behind me. I led him on a high-speed chase for a little while through the city.
Okay.
Took off on him, but then I gave up. I laid down, tried to give up. He was a young black male too. Don't think it's just white folk beating us. This nigga was a young nigga. Got on top of me and beat the shit out of me in the face with a pistol. Broke my shit up. Had to go to jail for a little while. Came out. I fought that shit for 4 years. Came out on the other side, $250,000 richer.
So they had to go ahead and settle out.
Yeah, they had to get that shit right, folks.
Right. But that's crazy how we've been talking the same struggle for 30 years, and then I just see somebody post a clip, and it look like it's from like maybe even further back to 60s, 70s. It's like the same talk. It's like it seems like it bubbles to this point of frustration, and then it kind of boom, you get this, and then it just
Then it
settles
goes
out.
back down. See, that's the whole thing about that shit is the shit ain't went away, man. Racism just gets hid. You know what I'm saying? So like even with the civil rights movement, what frustrates me more than anything, we the only group of people that chose education over liberation. So that whole civil rights, we just wanted to go to school with a motherfucker and shit.
Right.
Instead of actually getting separate and getting our own shit and thinking that our shit was better. So over time, nigga, they hide that shit. You got all the movements now, motherfucker, all the Klan, all the racist motherfuckers go into hiding. They blend into regular society. There's no more shit. So our children grow up thinking there ain't no goddamn racism. There ain't no shit going on.
Right.
Then when the goddamn police choke a nigga out till he half goddamn dead and you got this nigga Trump coming in, guess what? He start talking that shit, all the motherfuckers come up out the woodwork.
Right, and it's not. I think it's so because sometimes you hear people talk about Trump, and they make it seem like he's activated them, like they was always there.
They've
you know what I mean?
always been
They just didn't know it was cool to come out. It's like, it's cool to come
They was
out.
like, it's socially acceptable? Run it.
We can publicly say we don't like y'all.
We can run it. That's like with the Drew Brees shit. Man, like you gotta let the white boy be a white boy. First of all, man, black people are too worried about what motherfuckers think about them. Instead of just dealing with what you gotta deal with and build your shit up, they always wanna make a nigga apologize. You ain't gonna change the nature of beast. My goddamn daddy always told me, nigga, you can't change the spots on the level.
That's right.
Like a motherfucker gonna be a motherfucker, so let him be that motherfucker. The problem is we don't teach our children, nigga, you can not like him too. You can still work, you can still goddamn go get you build you a business and trade and do whatever you want with them and treat them respectably, but you gotta know their nature. And you gotta know what they about, but that don't mean you can't say, hey, how you doing, Mr. White Man? Good to see you. Let me get that money. We just change this shit and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just fucked up mentally. We want niggas like us too much. Fuck that liking shit.
Right, and speaking of which, like I seen some pictures of people like, it's like it's this whole attention thing, like people with their kids on the front lines for like pictures and like, you know, like that is, I don't understand why you would take on some level, I get you trying to give them some sort of experience, but you take them to the front line.
They're not trying to give them some sort of experience.
They're
trying to get more likes, more views, social media. These stupid motherfuckers don't realize you're in the middle of a war. When do you take your baby and use your baby as a shield and put them on Front Street? That just lets you know what kind of mentality we're dealing with black people in America, nigga. They don't have no clue. I like, nigga, it's a motherfucker right there with a gun. You just seen that motherfucker kneel on a nigga neck and kill him, right? So what makes you think this same goddamn cracker won't blow your goddamn child face off on TV? They can get away with the shit.
Come on, they've been shooting people with rubber bullets. You know what a rubber bullet would do to a fucking kid? Like, you kidding me?
Shit, you hit them the right way, it definitely kill the shit out of them.
Hell yeah, it shit been destroying people's faces and the whole nine. So I just think that's kind of crazy that people don't even have enough wherewithal to not take your kids to the middle of chaos. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's the middle of a fight.
You don't bring your babies to that, you know what I mean?
Middle of a fight, nigga, I see niggas like it. They like, yeah, power to the people. I'm like, no, nigga, that's stupid. Where in the fuck have you seen in history in a civil war where General Sherman brings his goddamn child down
on his shoulders.
All goddamn the Haitian
You won't shoot me now.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That's ridiculous. They've been killing.
I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I get it.
Yeah. and that was just like the whole dancing and shit. They dancing in front of the police. Like,
they had put on the whole show. I seen that.
They jigging.
Oh my God.
They jigging. Niggas still doing soft shit.
I
Niggas
listened
still
to my boy
dancing.
Tariq Nasheed was like, that's like a form of submission. Like, you're not gonna be able to submit your way through this. Like, you can't, it doesn't matter if you just lay there and give up, because they'll still...
They will stomp your head
yeah,
and keep it moving.
Like, they just look at you as a weaker target on that level when you just get to dancing and trying to be all friendly. Like.
Niggas want it as easy as possible. Nigga want to do whatever as easy as possible, man. And anytime you have a revolution, you gotta have some bloodshed, and it's gonna be a fight. You just gotta be prepared for a fight. Shit, you gotta think of like this, man. They started a revolutionary war over fucking T-Tacs, nigga. These motherfuckers started a fucking war over some T-Tacs, but you won't start a war over your babies getting their face blown off in the street or getting killed. Nigga, they started over T-Tacs.
Right, they ain't want to pay it.
Come on, man. So you dealing with a savage like that? What the fuck you think he gonna do to you, man?
And that's crazy because people come out talking about the rioting, looting. They're talking negatively about the people or their animals, their thugs, this, that, and the third. But that same energy that's in the streets right now is what got everybody having to speak on this topic. It's like you gotta say something.
I agree.
Or it's coming to your front door and they're not taking no shorts. It's like, what did you say? Matter of fact, what did you say a couple of years ago? I think I remember a clip, like they checking everybody right now. And I like that energy.
Rightfully so, you should.
Because you was being disrespectful, you know what I mean? Anytime you be disrespectful on any level, it's gonna be some checking going on. And that's what it should have always been, you know, but I'm just glad that energy, it's been still going. It didn't just fizz out after a week. People are still in the street, and that's making...
Hopefully. I got a post that I'm gonna post later on. I think it's gonna come very, very true.
You gonna tell them to burn the city down?
No. The post is basically, you know, niggas goddamn Dan, you know what I'm saying? Niggas Malcolm X right now.
Yeah.
June 1st. Let's see what they look like July 4th.
Right.
Don't get the red, white, and blue in and shoot goddamn fool. Eating watermelon and shit out there, nigga. I want this same fucking energy on the 4th of July. Yeah. We gonna see where you stand.
We celebrate 4th of July. You crazy. We don't miss about 20 holidays.
Right. Niggas ready to
celebrate 4th of July.
You think a nigga
got my outfit, nigga. I don't know where I'm going.
You got your full flag. You gonna get your full back tattoo of a flag.
Red, white, and blue.
Head to toe. That should be crazy. You know what I mean? But word. Word. So anyway, we're gonna get into some cereal, man. Because you know, my man was saying one of the most revolutionary acts is being healthy. You just came off a bike ride. Talked a little bit about just you know.
I look a little rough right now, man. I still got a slight, this ain't quarantine beard, it's my second haircut, but I'm a little rough. I didn't want to lie. So, I'm trying to hold off, I got to take the old lady down to Juggle Island, goddamn. Yeah, man. So I'm trying to hold off on my haircut, and I just got off a 15-mile bike ride.
Right.
I'm hurting. I smell like I'm 15 miles in here in the studio. Hopefully y'all can't smell me out there, but they can. I don't care about these guys. Yeah, man.
What's some solution things that there's some small things that people can do that's, you know, people look at it as revolutionary and it might be something that's unattainable. But what's small things that people can do in their everyday life?
A revolutionary act, I tell you, they're very small, man. Revolutionary act is loving somebody that looks like you. Don't go out there loving no damn white woman, and you know no white woman can never understand your struggle or what you go through in the streets right now, as you can see. Like this, even though Floyd died, he died. You saw what the hell his white girlfriend came out and said. This bitch say goddamn, yeah, he would love for you to forgive. Nigga, his goddamn baby mama, which is black, said if I was there, I would have goddamn wish I could done something to help his ass.
Right.
So your black counterparts are always gonna love you and understand your struggle. So that's black love is a revolutionary act. It's one.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? That's a revolutionary act. You can't be in a revolution. I tell my partner Mike all the time, Killer Mike, can't be a fat revolutionary. I love you, bro, but you got with that, and we working. Me and Mike work. We getting on these bikes. We working. We just, you know what I'm saying? You can't be out there trying to run and get away. Like, we gonna have to use guerrilla warfare tactics. And if we hitting the goddamn target, You gotta be able to get the fuck up out of there without getting captured.
Right.
And you can't do that out of shape and eating bullshit. And we gotta be able to live long enough to teach our children different things. We can't have diabetes and getting our foots cut off and all that kind of bullshit. So, you know, diet is a revolutionary act. Love is a revolutionary act.
Right.
Revolution ain't just picking up a gun and going to kill shit.
I was about to ask,
It's steps to that shit.
Should we be gunning right now?
Oh, we should definitely, every woman should have a gun, every black man should have a gun.
I love that post you just made, talking about there should be no such thing as an unarmed black
should be
man.
no- first of
That
all-
shouldn't be a thing.
Man, dang, man, I got a little brain freeze right now. Ida B. Wells said that everybody should have a Winchester hanging over their goddamn fireplace, man.
That's the AK of their day.
Come on, man. And that was the chopper of their day.
Right.
The reason why she said that, doing back in those times, the people that got lynched, the black people that got lynched, more likely were people that didn't have guns to protect themselves when the Klan came to your house and different shit. So like you always gonna have a better fighting chance with a goddamn gun. So when I hear people motherfuckers say shit like gun control, they're like, nigga, they tricking your dumb black ass.
Right.
Nigga, that's so you can't have no gun. 'Cause white people been had guns.
Right.
So they ain't gotta turn their guns in when they say gun control. That just mean your dumb ass ain't gonna get no guns.
Right, it's done.
Nigga, that's so they can come get your black ass and put your black ass back in slavery.
Right.
But you know, fuck that, get you some guns, man. And this coming from 3-time convicted felon. I'm working on my shit to get my gun right back to this day.
Right.
Yeah, fuck that.
Right. So we're gonna do a revolutionary act and eat some cereal
Eat some
right
cereal.
now. You know what I'm saying?
I see that almond milk. I see that almond milk, but I'm gonna go with that 2%. Even though I shouldn't. Talk about all the good cow pus and feces. That's cow pus and feces.
Okay.
Man. I'm not
You
doing
eat pussy, don't you?
that. Pussy's the goddamn life of the earth. Nigga, you get some of
don't
that.
put worse things in your mouth.
Guess what? Have you ever seen Popeye when he hit that can of spinach?
Yes, sir.
That's how I did when I hit that pussy. They got their arms go like this and legs, I get super strong.
Let's reel it back.
Oh, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much of big bro. Too much of big, my bad. For the
Oh
baby.
no, he did something healthy.
Oh, we're going Kashi, man, for some protein. Kashi, man.
He did hit me with some
that a rapper?
bullshit. That is a rapper. That's
It's
one
Kashi
way
don't
to
eat the
snitched
cereal?
on everybody.
He tried to
It's a snitching ass cereal. Them
Gram of whole grains and 9
What the
grams of
fuck is
fiber.
Kashi?
Man, This is revolutionary.
Oh hell no, that shit look like rocks.
Oh my god.
That's not cereal though. This is a granola bar CrunchTime. They broke that shit up.
That nigga says a granola bar CrunchTime. That's clearly what it is.
Let me see some of them bowls.
I'm
Shit probably fire.
gonna go with the almond milk too. I'm gonna do something that I'm doing.
Might as well with these. They're not absorbing no real milk.
He said, might as well with these.
That's
We
not
going blue or
cereal.
red, doesn't matter.
Go with blue, man.
A
They
little
stuck
messy.
together.
Oh, a little messy.
Yeah.
You get a little taste.
This look like that shit that you ever seen a rat make a little nest? Little rats. Like the shit that made the little rats nest
Different
with.
struggle.
Say, nah, I ain't never seen.
You ever seen a rat making that? I've seen a bird making that.
Word. Speaking of which,
You know what?
Get some birds about my.
That's not bad, buddy. Not bad, dry.
You see the nigga hanging
This
on the
is
rock.
type of-
That nigga's hanging from the cereal. That shit is a bunch of rocks.
Damn, spoons, B.
Now that
Oh shit.
might just put me on something.
Nah, Kashi good. I never tried this cinnamon though.
9 grams of protein. How?
Exactly 3 spoons, face.
Might have put a little too much in here, but we gonna see what this shit all about.
Pieces is a granola bar.
I'm fucking with this.
Yeah, it's solid.
No sugar or nothing.
Especially, especially when you're on your thing, you're trying to work out.
I need that.
That shit don't look like stick to your ribs.
Yeah, I put it up. Danny just want to bar sugar in his shit.
Can we get some sugar to the table?
Sorry to buy some sugar, man. I'm like, it's kind of defeating the purpose. The purpose is to not be eating sugar because sugar is a drug.
Like smacks without the sugar right now. Some terrible ass smacks.
You don't like Diggle smacks?
No, I do, but these guy didn't finish the process. Like,
got a little dig 'em to him. All right. You can't talk and eat with these motherfuckers. It's too crunchy.
It's just a struggle.
It's such a job to do.
Here's a granola bar crunched up.
All right. We got a little get to know you section while we eat cereal. Bizzle was here before. This was like 3 years ago. And PK, I was just watching that. There's some funny clips in there. I'm about to start releasing some old clips soon.
I just got off with PK too, off the phone with him. Oh yeah. I want to say this too. I just left T.I. and Killer Boy. I just left T.I. Killer Mike was on the way, man. They're doing a reopening Bankhead Seafood, man, so everybody go support a black business. Right. They just did a pop-up shop today off Cleveland. But the main one is gonna be off, it's the old Bankhead Seafood. What's the name of the damn street now? It ain't even Bankhead no more. It's the Hollowell or some shit?
Down the Holloway.
Donna, yeah, whatever that bullshit is. Yeah, so.
Use your Googles.
Yeah.
All right, a little get to know you section while we eat cereal. What's your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Whichever one gives me the best meal, if that makes any sense.
No, it makes no sense.
Who prepares it?
No, it does. Because you can have some terrible breakfast, right? But then have an awesome lunch. But you can have an awesome breakfast and have a terrible lunch. So I can't really pick one. It's whatever's the best food at the time.
You got an awesome breakfast, you can make it all the way to dinner.
This is true.
I don't know.
This is true. Like, I'm gonna tell you what'll ruin your mood. Your first meal of the day determines your whole mood for the rest of the day. So if you get a bad meal starting off your day, you're gonna be probably bitching the asshole all day. But if you get you a good meal the first day, the beginning of the day, that shit rolls nice and smooth. So I don't know, did that answer? I guess that was kind of everywhere.
Yeah, you everywhere. Yeah, good lunch to fuck up your dinner.
Favorite time of day to eat cereal?
I don't really eat cereal.
I don't really eat cereal.
But if I did, morning time. I don't even use the word morning, it's the start of the day.
Start my day.
All right. You could have a bowl of cereal with anybody, dead or alive, cereal and conversation. Who you having a bowl with?
Ooh, shit. That's tough. I know most people expect me to say something like, can I have two people at the same time?
Sure.
But they're the two same time. So most people probably think for me to say Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. I would probably want to have
Project Pats.
with the Project Pat. No, I would want to have one with my two grandmothers. Cause I never really, I've only met one. And then when I met her as a baby, so the other one was passed away. So I would just want to hear from them about some family things.
Right on.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So my two grandmothers.
All right. I hate to ask you this question because I kind of already know the answer.
They don't.
I know, that's why I'm going to do it for the people. Peanut butter and jelly. When making a peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know what these dumbasses been doing, but I'm gonna tell
a
you.
spoon or a butter knife?
We're definitely using a fucking butter knife. Who the fuck uses a spoon for some peanut butter? Unless it's no other utensil.
You clean it. Clean the knife.
You use that spoon, don't you?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's so fucking silly.
Scoopability.
that nigga be putting holes right in his bread.
You gotta have that in my hand.
It's already done. See all them scoop, doop. You did.
You gotta scoop, then you gotta dig the bread, then get the peanut butter out, then get the other side
with your thumb.
of the spoon.
Pull it out with your thumb.
It's not.
And then you gotta smooth it with the back, with the lizard.
The quarantine.
The peanut butter y'all use it.
You don't stick that back in the peanut butter after you lick it clean.
Jiffy.
No.
Hey man, go get us some peanut butter right now and a piece of bread. Let's see if that shit moves that smooth.
It is. Trust me. I got a video coming soon.
Okay. He gonna heat that peanut butter up like a motherfucker for you. Don't let him trick you.
Alright. Condiments. Do you keep the ketchup in the refrigerator or the cabinet?
Me and my mom argue about this all the time. She prefers it in the refrigerator. I prefer mine out on the goddamn counter.
On the counter.
You don't want to counter temperature.
I want to counter temperature. I don't want to spread that shit on my hot dog, and that shit make my hot dog cold. I'm so good.
Ice on your hot dog.
Yeah, man, I'm so good on that shit.
I waited to get fresh off the grill to put ice on it.
There's enough preservatives in that shit where it's never gonna go wrong. That shit'll preserve your whole body like a mummy with this shit that they got in there. Now, don't let them trick you. All that shit is horrible for us, man. Your whole insides won't even goddamn go away. When you die, all that shit'll be preserved with that shit they put in the ketchup.
Pull that nigga out 100 years later. He's
100 years later.
looking the same.
They're like, how did he survive this though? It said,
Hands still growing and shit.
it looks like he had some ketchup on the inside of him, dog.
Alright.
Oh.
What's your favorite curse word or phrase?
Nigga. That's what everybody knows me for, that nigga. But I like a good, I don't know, I like to cuss. All my curse words I like. Fuck,
I like
bitch.
all my curse words, man.
Yeah, I like all of them, bitch. Suck a
I
dick.
enjoy every time I get to use one.
I do cuss like a sailor.
Cold milk, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite like corner store snack?
Man, I don't eat snacks and shit.
What do you stop by the little store, you get to grab something.
On your bike.
I don't, even when I
No wrap snacks?
No, man,
Protein or something.
granola bar.
There you go.
No, I take that
Trail
back.
mix?
Those hot peanuts. That didn't sound good though. Yeah, pause. They put a pause on that one too.
Hot peanuts and shit.
Crickets. I never seen those in the store.
I'm so glad. My partner Playboy Trey ain't here right now. Oh
The
God.
roast king.
Oh my God. I bet you do like those hot peanuts. Oh God.
Alright. Social media, man. Like social media, I don't know. It does so much. It can bring a lot of consciousness, or it can bring a lot of buffoonery. Hit it one more time. So I like to ask people, that's good. Do you feel like social media is killing or helping relationships? I know on some level.
Like personal relationships? Like girlfriend, boyfriend?
Any kind.
Both.
Oh, it's destroying those. It's destroying those. Now, friendships, oh shit, it's destroying those too. Now that I sit and think about it, I think it helps. Like for me, social media, I think it definitely destroys. I've had social media destroy one of my girlfriend's relationships. And but it does help me with my babies, like my kids that I coach basketball with, and that shit that went to Columbia, that different thing, because they see a lot of things I post, so they hit me like, what's up, OG? How you feel about this? How you feel about that? So it's a bridge for that, for us. But any other relationships, it's pretty damaging from what I said.
Right.
From what I know. I've lost some friends on social media, but I've been able to repair it. But you know, when you see shit, niggas take it the wrong way instead of when you talking to them. I'm like, man, how did you get that feel from that? Like, I wasn't even directing that towards you.
What you supposed to it hit real hard when you ain't supposed to be on my page?
Yeah, dude. When your old ass ain't supposed to be on my page, no way. I told you that page is for the babies. You need to be 30 and older under on my page. That shit ain't gonna sit right with your soul if you're old bastard, because you're stuck in your goddamn old ass ways.
I mean, the quarantine, the social media kind of saved us.
What you mean?
They kept us.
Oh yeah.
Connected.
On that, it definitely.
Yeah. But you know what else could have saved your ass? Netflix. Yeah, I've been on Netflix like more than that.
We don't binge everything.
Speaking of quarantine, man.
You helped the revolution though.
Yeah, I mean, quarantine, supplies are limited. I'm speaking hypothetically. Quarantine,
I like where you
supplies
going with
is
this.
limited. Could you live with your ex?
My ex?
The ex. You know, that one ex
Gotta
that...
go in the house with that.
First of all, y'all gotta throw out the ex, because I can live with most of my exes and be cool.
Right.
But I know, don't throw out the ex who I can live
I
with.
don't know. That's just saying.
You know some of my exes, just throw one out. And I can tell you, it ain't but one that I couldn't live with.
That one.
What would
She
you
got
have
all
to
the
do?
supplies.
You had to go shelter in.
She's
with
a
her.
fellow rapper also.
She got the toilet paper. You ain't got none.
Nigga. You know what I do know I can do? I can go hunt. My granddad taught me how to
I
hunt.
went to the woods before I said.
I can fish. I know how to build a shelter for summer camp. We gonna get out here and rough it, my nigga. We gonna rough it. But most of the other ones, I think we pretty good. We friends. Like I like to see even when I break up. A lot of times I just know I wasn't good for the chick, and I want to see them be better people and shit.
Right.
So, but it's one. I'm like, oh hell no.
You ain't good for me.
Alright. How long? Say you're dating somebody, or you're meeting somebody, and you like her, you want to get to know her better, whatever. How long are you waiting before you go for the butt grab, or like on a hug or something? Like,
Depend on the chick.
right.
Depend on the chick.
You
Throwing
get
that ass, you get grabbed early.
I move a little fast.
We know each other for what, 3 hours already?
I just met you.
You was talking about a butt grab. I was trying to bite her on the ass before I even grabbed her ass. Like,
what's your
I brought a
name?
little ass bite. I was like, a butt grab? I was like, what the fuck is that? I was talking about a face. Yeah, put my face on that thing, man.
I'm like, what for me?
What are we doing? Excuse me. I know we just met 5 minutes ago.
But
Do you mind?
If I put my face on your ass,
That thing looks mighty soft.
yeah, it looks mighty pillowy.
hilarious.
Oh, man.
Hey man, let me see that cereal, man. Cause I done seen you sneaking pour some
Did you?
more.
I was over you.
No.
pay attention.
I just want something dry. Matter of fact, give me a goddamn. I just want to take a picture of it, because I want this shit now.
Yeah.
I hope
that's-
you see me go for my second bowl.
Yeah, I see you put some in.
That's my new
so
shit. That's my
terrible.
new shit. That's what I'm telling my parents to go get. Where you get that shit from?
Walmart. I stay in Walmart. You know where I stay.
I fuck with it.
That be on that aisle, nobody be walking down. Green aisle.
If
This is not even right by the cereal. It's like
my old lady sees it,
I know. This got put in the back.
Word, you gotta look the other way. You look at the cereal, turn around, then you'll see these.
Right. All the good ones.
You see all the frosted flakes, all the good ones. Just turn around.
Right.
It's real dark on this. It's like real bright right here. You turn around, it's real dark.
They on the bottom shelf.
These aren't for human consumption.
It's like $3 for this little box. You get a
No,
family
you
size
get
for
this
like.
steak here is 9 grams of protein. Nigga, what the fuck?
I fuck with that
Chicken in
shit.
there.
They're trying to save your life.
Right.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
Terrible way to go though.
So we got a 0 to 5 bowl rating system. Half a bowl, anything in between. What do you rate Kashi Go the Crunch? don't know. It's supposed to be it's a touch of cinnamon. I guess it's supposed to be like cinnamon toast crunch, but
That's
it's
a,
just
that's a 3.5.
3.5. He's into
3.5.
5. That's a big 3.5.
Yeah, 3, maybe 4. I like that shit. I just told you I'm about to go buy some of that shit, nigga.
All right.
Son.
Did you just heard? Did you hear what my favorite snack was when I go to the
Granola
store?
bar.
That is. It's crunched up granola bar.
So you had it in your pocket all day. They did it.
Yeah, it would. I just got open it up and pour it in the bowl. You right, Ken.
That's how they made it. They don't walk around with their pockets all
Yeah,
day.
he's like, you know what? Let's make this a fucking cereal.
Son, what do you
Fucking pocket ass crunch. I don't want it.
Pocket Crunch. His shit should be called Pocket Crunch.
what are you rating these, man?
I ain't gonna lie. I did get a second ball.
I was just about to say, if you said anything under a 2, I was like, you just
I'm gonna give him a 2.
A 2.
Hell,
I
man.
really want to give him 1.5, but you said I had to give him a 2.
You had a second bowl.
So I gave him a 2. I did give him a second bowl. There was something like lingering after you eat them. Kind of like good.
Let me try that again.
It was lingering kind of good. Guess what else lingers like that kind of good? Pussy. If you like this when you leave a house,
I still is in my bed.
that shit
later.
tastes marvelous. Hell, man.
This is for later.
Flavor. I'll go on 3.5 as well. I like them. You know what I mean? I like hot shit.
I'm not eating that again.
A couple of them. And
Danny
I
hard
think
as
it's
a goddamn.
I think it's healthy just because it says
That is
they got a
healthy,
leaf in their logo. And shit,
Yeah,
so that means they're healthy.
Leaf.
So you guys check it out. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you guys want to see us here on I Got Big Bowls. Pause. One thing I guess coming through Moss B.
Hey, man, I like being here, man. Appreciate it.
There's a waiting list to get to his page. He made Mom versus the World wait.
Did
2
I?
weeks.
I made you wait?
I had to call him and tell him, but just you know,
I mean,
be patient.
I don't want to be infiltrated. Just like that. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I don't know what you. Hey, just like when motherfuckers down there protesting and you got the white folks down there running with you. I'm not gonna be infiltrated like y'all down there protesting.
Right.
So you know.
Dope. So you know. See you guys here next week. We out here, man.
We out here.
Peace.
I don't even know she following me. I need to goddamn. Let me go on here, man. Am I following you?